Bowl Bakers, how to make cream cheese is one of my biggest bowl baking basics videos with over 4 million views. If you Google how to make cream cheese, my video comes up. So it's a really fantastic recipe, really easy to make. I'm going to show you how to make it again because I want to show you how you can turn my homemade cream cheese base into different flavors, both sweet and savory. They're really delicious and fun to make. So to make our cream cheese, you want to start out in a heavy bottom saucepan. And I'm going to add in full fat milk. Now you want full fat milk because full fat will give you the most curds. Do not try and use a semi-skimmed or anything like that. You need all the fat in here. So most of us can only get a hold of pasteurized milk, which is very common. So use that. If you do have unpasteurized milk, then that will give you bigger curds and probably make for even better cream cheese. So whatever you want to do. We're going to turn this on to a medium-high heat. It's going to take a few minutes and we're going to just wait until we see a kind of like a skin form on the top and it's almost to a simmer. So we've already covered our cream. The other very important ingredient to make cream cheese is an acid. I like to use lemon juice. You can also use like a flavorless vinegar, or you can even use apple cider vinegar. My preference is to use lemon juice because I feel like you can't taste it as much in the finished product, where I think vinegar you can. Do not use lemon juice out of a carton. You have to use fresh lemon juice. So just remember that one. So come here to me. I want you to see this is the stage that we're looking for. It's just dying to simmer, but we're not going to let it, and a skin has formed on top. So I'm going to turn it down a little bit now, and I'm going to start to add in the acid 1 tablespoon at a time. And the reason we do it 1 tablespoon at a time is because it could take more, could take less. All of, the measurement might be too much. The one thing I don't like to do after I add in the acid is mix it too much. So this is an interesting time. I just added in the majority of my lemon juice. I can see that curds are starting to separate from the whey because it's starting to get a little bit almost greeny because of the lemon juice. And I'm starting to see kind of like watery whey. I just need it to heat up a little bit more to get more curds. If you feel like you're not getting enough curds, add in more acid. So there you go. This is what I was waiting for. There's our whey, and these are our curds. That's how easy the first step of cream cheese is. I'm going to bring it over to the countertop now and we can keep on going. So here we are. I have my station set up like any good prepared chef. I have a bowl, I have a tight sieve, and I have cheesecloth. So here we go now. Pass your curds and your whey through your cheesecloth. I will say if you haven't got a cheesecloth, that's okay. Use a thin tea towel, nothing that's like fuzzy or anything, and that will work well too. Now, what you're going to want to do here is let this hang and drain for around 15 minutes or so. It'll also cool down, it'll be easier to handle, but we just need to get as much whey away from those curds as possible. So our cream cheese has cooled down. Pull up that cheesecloth and just get out any extra liquid, any whey that hasn't come out. You want to make sure you wring it out really well, because if you leave whey in there, it actually can like make it spoil and it won't be as fresh for as long. So just try and get out as much as possible. Okay, lovely. So we have our cream cheese curds, we have our whey. Now, I don't want you to throw this away. This can be used in baking, used in smoothies, you can use it as a drink. So on to our next step. You do need a food processor or some sort of a blender for this part. We're going to add our curds in there. Snap on your lid. And you want to blend them up for around 3 minutes until they're really lovely and smooth. So sometimes people ask, why was my homemade cream cheese grainy? And that can happen. You really need to whip it up really well in a food processor, get it really lovely and smooth. And if it's still not really smooth, add in a little bit of whey or a little touch of cream and then keep on blending. And it will become so much softer that way. But honestly, the better blender you have, it'll be easier to get rid of those lumps. So this is looking really good and nice and smooth. I'm going to add in some salt, because cream cheese needs salt, just to lift all that flavor. And then I think we're good. Look at this. Beautiful homemade cream cheese. It's really good. You can't taste the acid from the lemon juice, but it has a little bit of a twang at the same time. It's also warm, which is absolutely delicious. I have like homemade warm cream cheese. Let's take this base and transform it. First thing we're going to do is make whipped cream cheese. So block cream cheese is like firmer with less liquid. Whipped cream cheese has like a liquid in it. We're just gonna add a splash of milk or cream in there, make it a little bit softer. And this is what we're gonna use to make our cream cheese spreads, all the different flavors. Beautiful, okay, let's get started with our first flavor. So for all the flavors, I'm gonna blend mine up in a food processor to get my ingredients nice and fine, but you can chop them by hand and then just mix them all together. That is totally fine. The first flavor I'm gonna start out with is chive and garlic. So into my whipped cream cheese base. So throw your chives in there and your bulbs of garlic. Blend that together until it's nice and smooth and all broken down. It's one of the reasons why I like to use the food processor, because it blends everything together really well, and it also like changes the color. Look at that. Absolutely delicious. Garlicky, chives, perfect for like an everything bagel, and like maybe some tomato slices on top. There it is, a nice big tub. Oh, yeah. Woo! Garlic, salty, kind of oniony from the chive. Bit of smoked salmon on that. All day long. All day long I'd camp out for that. Okay, we've got many more to go. I'm gonna pop that cream cheese in the fridge. We're gonna move on to our next savory flavor, which is sun-dried tomato and basil. So into your food processor, add your homemade cream cheese, sun-dried tomatoes that have been hydrated in oil. And get that oil in there too. That's just like more flavor. It's also going to add a lovely color to our cream cheese. A nice big old lump of garlic, because why not? And then some basil, or if you live in America like I do, basil. On with the lid. Blend. Ta-da! I have a feeling I'm gonna love this one. I love sun-dried tomatoes. I think I love them because of the oil and how kind of fatty they are. Love sun-dried tomatoes. This is a great combo, okay? I'm gonna pop this into the fridge. Up next is my all-time favorite, smoked salmon and dill. For smoked salmon, start out with your whipped cream cheese, fresh dill, which I love the most in the world. I'm going to stop singing now. Chopped smoked salmon, yummy, yummy, yummy. My favorite. A little bit of red onion. You could also do some capers in here, just an FYI. And a splash of lemon juice. Because you know when you have like smoked salmon, you kind of feel it in your cheeks. You're like, oh yeah, it needs a little bit of lemon juice. Sinead. There you go. That one only takes a few seconds because most things are ready to go. Oh man, I'm in trouble. I cannot have around 3 pounds of flavored cream cheeses in my house, because I know exactly how that's going to go down. Not good. And I also have a fresh bag of bagels. Another delicious flavor, however, we've got more to go. We're going to move on to our sweet flavors now. Strawberry cream cheese, fresh strawberries, not frozen, they get too watery. A little bit of powdered sugar, softened cream cheese. And you want to blend this up just a little bit. Don't blend it for too long or it will get very loose and watery. Oh, look at this. Look at that pretty color. Mmm. Oh, yum. You know, I've never had strawberry cream cheese before. Oh, that's yummy. I am pleasantly surprised, which is a good thing, I suppose, considering I'm telling you guys how to make it, because someone's going to have to eat all this cream cheese. I have to say I'm very fond of this one, and it's a beautiful color. I'm going to pop this into the fridge. We're going to move on to our last one. I saved the best for last. Our last flavor is chocolate cream cheese, and I'm pretty sure this will be eaten straight out of the bowl in my house. So start off with your whipped cream cheese, a little bit of powdered sugar, and then I have a bittersweet chocolate melted. Do bittersweet because it's less sugar, it's richer. It's going to be almost like a chocolate mousse on your bagel or whatever you want to use it. So that is melted and it's been cooled. We don't want to let that chocolate sit there too long because we don't want it to harden. So once you get it in there, start to move. Lovely. It almost tastes like a chocolate cream cheese frosting. I don't know if this is for breakfast or if it's for dessert or both. All I know is that it's good. I think I was right saying I saved best for last because this is really delicious. I want to get them all together now and just have a little look at our beautiful cream cheese flavors. I wanted to bring all my cream cheese together and create this beautiful bagel spread. This is how food should be enjoyed. There should be lots of it. It should be shared amongst friends. It should be casual. It should be help yourself. It should be pretty, and it should be good. Each cream cheese has its own unique flavors, both sweet and savory. From the sun-dried tomato and basil to the strawberry, chives and onion, chocolate, even the smoked salmon, dill and onions. To be honest with you, I don't think I can pick a favorite. I love them all. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to see more baking basics, more summer recipes, seasonal, whatever it is, get comfy because I've got hours of content for you to check out. I'll see you back here again really soon.